Out in Vegas where the nights are bright, Dmitri and Dorene light up the site. He's the real estate poppy, closing deals all day. She's everybody's favorite, spreading love in every way. But come Tuesday night, it's a whole new scene. They link up live with Gender Houston Queen. She's the vice queen of H-Town, proud as can be. And behind the scenes, Tia keeps it running smoothly. 3 the Hardway on a Tuesday night. Tia's in the booth making sure it's tight. 2 cities apart, but they feel so near. When they go live, it's the show of the year. Dmitri.
What is
Did you
going
break
on,
something
everybody?
already?
I did not break something already. I had turned the
Hello,
camera back on.
everybody.
Hey, everybody.
Hey!
Happy Election Day.
Yep.
Woo
Happy
woo!
Election Day. I am one of your hosts, Dmitri, aka Real Estate Poppy.
And I am the honorary Queen of Crenshaw, but my husband calls me Dorene.
Husband.
Yeah, you know I make up words.
And I'm the Vice President of H-Town, Jen
I
Glenn.
make,
Thank you
All
guys
right.
for
Is
being
everybody
here with us.
is everybody as nervous as I am?
yes,
No,
I got my drinky drink.
I have a drinky drink as well. But
I'm nervous. I got my drinky drink though, so
it's going to be what it's going to be. Why be
It's gonna be
nervous
what it's
about
gonna be.
yeah,
What
no,
so what's
my
been going on with
nerves.
y'all since the last time we talked? Since we were here last Thursday.
it? I'll let you go first, babe.
Well, we had Halloween, and me and Michi, we sat outside, had some drinky drinks, and handed out full-size candy bars. And we ended up having like 80, I think it was about 80, I think we counted.
Yep.
I think it was like 80 kids that we had come by, including some friends of ours. And our godson came by, and our Las Vegas bestie came by with her youngest, because the other 2 had gone and done their own thing. But yeah, it was fun. And the dogs actually sat outside with us too and handed out candy.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so the baby sat outside with us. So that was a good time. Did you have any trick-or-treaters, Gentry?
I did. I had trick-or-treaters. Not as many as I would have liked because I also went out and bought the full-size candy bars.
Oh, that's right. We talked about that.
Yeah. So I got rid of most of the candy.
Oh, okay.
Because I feel like I didn't have a lot of knocks at the door, but what I did have, they came in groups.
Right. That's kind of what we had too. Now, here was the one controversy of the evening. And you guys, feel free to pipe in on this. We did have a couple come by. Michi's already laughing. But they were dressed up. So
Okay.
I was like, we gave them candy.
They were like almost 60 years old.
They weren't almost
That is
60.
so
I'd say they were in
cute.
probably their 50s, maybe 40s.
That is so cute. I would
Maybe 50.
love.
And I thought it was adorable because they bothered to dress up. Now, if some random couple came by, it was trick or treating, that would be weird. But
Let me tell you something. When I'm 60, I'm going to do whatever I want to do whenever I want to do it. So if I'm 60 and I want to dress up and go trick or treating with my other
dress up and go
60-year-old
trick or
men,
treating.
then that's what I'm doing.
And then Michi, what did you say about them being? You hope they were special, but then
Yeah, I was like, because you mentioned something about it, and I was like, you said, well, maybe they're special.
I
And
said,
was
yeah.
like,
I said, well,
hope
maybe
they are
they're
special.
a little special.
And then I was like, wait a minute, no, I don't want to hope special
somebody's
for anybody,
special.
But
But
yeah,
make
you
me
just
feel
kind
like
of
right,
that's a nice estimate. Because see, I'm gonna use my children are a little too old now, so I'm definitely gonna use my grandchildren as a ruse to go trick or treat.
oh, see, there you go. There you go.
Yep.
But it was a lot of fun. We didn't have any issues. The kids were adorable. So it
I
was
wish
a lot
mine
of
was
fun.
as exciting. But I basically spent all week like dodging these political calls.
Oh my God, they're the
Yeah.
worst.
We
I
actually
know.
took one on Station Head earlier today. Former President Trump gave us a call. So I
He
dialed
called you
in.
personally? Oh, did you see Kamala was making telephone calls as well?
Kamala?
Yeah, her too.
I didn't. I've been busy all
She
day.
was at her. It was like earlier in the day, like early afternoon. She was actually at the headquarters and was making calls, encouraging people to go out and vote. If I would have gotten a call from her, I would have just passed out.
Dave J said this election is making my ass itch.
Yes,
And he said
yes,
our
got
song is
everybody on
fire.
edge.
It cracks a little sweaty.
I wonder is everybody like me where you just sit and even if you're not watching it the whole time, you just have CNN or Fox or MSNBC, whatever you watch, you just have it on in the background.
Yeah, yeah. Do we have a count yet? Do we
Well,
have a current electoral count?
well, before that, Tia said my girl Dorene is clear today.
Yay!
Yes, that's right.
I cleaned the epoxy because that's what it was. It was crafting epoxy. I cleaned the epoxy off the lens today.
That's awesome, Doreen. We can see you now bright and
Now
clear.
you can see I don't look like I'm, in the witness protection program or anything.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I
Well,
love it.
really quick because the dogs are probably going to go crazy in a few minutes. You were asking what happened since the last time. Well, I did a lot of KP stuff, but the thing that really got me was today. I ordered a Domino's pizza, and it was like the emergency pizza
the
that you get for
commercials,
free.
we see them all the time. Those stupid
Right,
commercials
the emergency.
with the emergency pizza.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I ordered the free pizza. It was like a $5.50 delivery charge. I'm like, okay, delivery
I'll pay
charge. I can do.
$5.50
Right.
for it.
You can live. I mean, we get it.
So
It's a
then
convenience.
I submitted the offer, and it's like
The offer. I offered to buy your pizza.
They were like, your store has a minimum of $13 for delivery. I'm like, so this shit ain't free. I gotta
So
buy
they
something else that's
lied.
$13.
The commercial lied.
So you know what they're expecting? They're expecting for you to buy 2 or 3 pizzas for election night, and you'll get 1 free.
Right?
Well, I got some wings to go with.
Oh, is that what you ended up getting? I was like, what did you end up getting?
I mean, I had to do something. Let's take a really quick look though to see what's going on with this stuff.
All right, y'all. Here's our election map.
Yeah. Okay, we're doing an electoral update.
Yep. So far, Trump is leading 137 to 99.
137 to 99. Okay.
And California hasn't reported.
California hasn't reported. Arizona hasn't reported.
I don't think Nevada probably
nobody in the West.
People are still voting here, so
yeah.
So they're still counting in Texas and Georgia.
And she's beating his ass in Colorado. 77.6% to 20.6%.
I heard she might lose Georgia though, and that was kind of a biggie.
Oh, that's sad.
I mean, it's close. He has 1.9 million. She has 1.7 million.
Okay, well, she's catching up. Previously it was further than that. So.
And once the strip clubs let out,
and forget about it.
That's where they need to hold the voting at.
Hold them at strip. Oh, that's a great idea, Jacqueline.
You know what? I mean, I'm looking at Texas. Trump has 3.9 million. She has 3.3 with only 57% reporting.
I know. Don't get me wrong. Everybody thinks that Texas is so red, and it is. But there are like 5 big purple splotches in Texas.
Yep, it's where James Brown was talking about in Living in America. All of the cities he named and neighborhoods were black or rhythmic.
Wasn't Pennsylvania another big one? Has Pennsylvania reported in yet, Michi?
I bet Pennsylvania's going to be forever.
Yeah.
I mean, she's beating them right now.
In Pennsylvania? Okay.
774,000 to 489,000. That's why he was sending the stuff you were talking about.
Yep. We'll talk about that here in a little bit too.
Yeah, but we're not going to spend every waking minute.
We'll just have to give an update every once in a while.
We'll keep coming back and forth to the map. But I want to find out what today is.
Yes, because I'm getting hungry.
I want to find out what today is.
Guess what day it is, y'all?
What's the national day today?
Let me see. Erica really quick says, dang, I'm watching MSNBC, and it's still at 27 Harris, 99 Trump. See, that's why you need to be here to get the most updated news.
Most updated news From where we watch CNN. So you have
AP.
one?
No, the Associated Press.
From the okay. All right.
But enough about that.
What is
Oh,
today?
I know. James from Pedro, show me Collins over Cruz. That's who we are going for. And I really hope he does it this time. I really hope Collins can do what Beto couldn't. So fingers crossed.
Beto, why do I know that name?
Beto O'Rourke, he ran for Senate in
Was he
Texas.
running for president or something too at one time? Or
I believe he did try, but he also
maybe
ran
that's
for
where I heard
senator
the
in
name.
Texas.
Rerun says CNN is live. It's 154 Trump and 30 Harris.
Oh, there you go.
But AP says something different. Yeah, but we'll see.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah,
we shall see. But again, guess what day it is?
What day is it,
What day is it?
It's National Donut Day, y'all.
Woo-hoo! Yeah.
Okay, well, y'all have y'all donuts because to celebrate, that is my election snack. I have donuts. And my favorite donuts.
I'm going to be stress eating donuts tonight.
I like yeast glazed donuts. I love the ones with the chocolate top. But today I have like the store-bought little powder donuts because I love those so much.
Okay.
Did you drop my donuts on the floor?
No, I didn't drop your donuts on the floor.
And I also have some election wine. Let me see what y'all's donuts look like.
We got our donuts from Pink Box.
We're Pink Box donuts, people. Michi, a plate for you, sir.
And I only want, I'm not even going to eat it right now because I'm waiting on my
napkin, sir.
Pizza.
There you go. And I have but here, let me just show off these donuts here real quick before, and I'm going to tip them just ever so slightly.
I had to buy
can you see
that many to get a discount. You know what?
There's our donuts.
Let me make this bigger.
Oh, beautiful.
Right? Aren't those pretty? There's one missing because that's the one I ate already.
Wait, pull it up a little bit, Dorene.
Can you see?
Okay, yeah.
There you go. See?
So what's your favorite donut flavor?
So, for me, it's either the glazed donut because I love the original glazed, or cannoli.
Oh, okay.
Those are my top two. And then the third one is called Pink Lady, which is basically a glazed pink cake donut
they
with
were out of
some
Pink
frosting.
Lady, so I got you the other pink one.
Yeah, I see that, but that's okay.
And I wish I had the little news thing because James said that Trump just won Texas.
Ooh!
Man, that 43% came at me like life. It came fast.
Once they finish voting Harris County. Yeah.
Oh well.
Hey Michi, I'm gonna have a donut. You want a donut?
Which, I mean, that was expected anyway. We knew that he was gonna win Florida and Texas this year.
Yeah, and the thing is, I don't want people to think I'm just a diehard, bleeding heart Democrat.
Because you're not. You're an independent.
Yeah, we're independents. They were talking about us a lot today.
Yeah, it's
not knowing how the independents would vote.
Yeah, and it's just with me, it's that guy to me should not be president. And I know I said it before, for the same reason I should not be president.
He's too much like you.
I mean, if you get rid
but you aren't an asshole.
I can be.
You can be, but you're not that bad.
Yeah, but
I mean, it's just my opinion. I don't get it. I don't get the appeal. I really don't. I don't know why.
Let me show you.
Some people, but this is our country and this is a democracy.
Yeah, well, I'm going to show y'all something really quick before we get into the show.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I bought this. It's a Lego Trump.
Oh, yes, you did. Look at the little Lego Trump.
And I keep the Lego Trump on my desk to remind me that I have to work 100 times as hard just to be average for the most part. And he did not have to work as hard as I did. And he can fail upwards. And there's no way he should eat. How's this race this close?
You know what? Here's something funny. So I was watching the news earlier today. And he went out. Trump voted, and then he went out and he talked to the reporters and stuff. Mm-hmm. Melania looked so pissed.
She always looks pissed.
She does. She does not look like she enjoys his company.
Oh my God. She just stood there just mad. I was like,
She's like that biker gang.
I'm like, tell her to smile. Tell her to smile.
She's like that biker gang in the Bronx Tale. When Sonny locked the door, he was like, now you can't leave. She can't leave.
Right? I was like, oh my God, girl, smile. She had on sunglasses and she had on a dark colored dress and she was just standing there.
Yeah, and I don't want to sit here and bash the man, but
no.
But
Because the reason they didn't show Kamala is because I guess Kamala mailed her ballot in. So they couldn't show her today. But I thought that was hilarious. I'm like, if the one time Melania could smile is when she voted for her husband for president.
She probably didn't vote for him.
My husband for running for president, I'm like, okay, baby, you want me to rub your back? You want me to rub your back? You need me to go out and do a press conference?
She couldn't even smile.
You need me to go drive people to the polls? Like, what you need me to do, baby?
Erica said, guys, I think that was a fake Melania. That didn't really look like her.
Oh, so you saw it too, Erica? Yeah. I was like, she just stood there just mad.
Hey, welcome to the show, Jim.
She's probably at home asleep right now.
Right? Maybe it was a stand-in. I don't know.
She's over at Kamala's celebration.
Right? She's over hanging out with.
You must win. All right, so that's
okay, guys. Put in the chat, like, what are your election snacks? Because like we have donuts and wine here.
Mm-hmm.
I have something else too, but I couldn't do it before we got on camera, so now I have to wait.
Oh, and I also have my anxiety medication. In case it
double up on that tonight.
Yeah, in case it gets so I can
So I'm using my special glass that our Kelly Rowland client gave me. So
yeah, she did.
Dogs and wine make life better. Oh.
Yep, and they will be going off here in a second probably. So, but we should get into the show.
All right. So I don't know. Maybe we should talk about some of the things that made us feel a little bit discouraged.
That rally where the guy told you know what? Let's just play a video really quick.
Just play,
Oh, there's a video?
I've been producing. So,
ooh, look at you. Okay, let's hear it.
You guys know this, but there's literally a floating island of garbage in the middle of the ocean right now. Yeah. I think it's called Puerto Rico.
Kamala's gross incompetence disqualifies her from being president. Everyone knows she is a very low IQ individual.
It's going to be pretty hard to look at us and say, you know what? Kamala Harris, she got 85 million votes because she's just so impressive. As the first Samoan Malaysian low IQ.
She's a fake, a fraud. She's a pretender. Her and her pimp handlers will destroy our country.
Kamala has imported criminal migrants from prisons and jails, insane asylums and mental institutions from all around the world.
She is the devil, whoever screamed that out. She is the Antichrist. President Trump, in what he has experienced, knows that Jesus Christ is king.
I don't see no stinking Nazis in here. I don't see no stinking domestic terrorists in here.
Out of character for me to speak at a Nazi rally. I was just in Israel, but I took the gig. She is some sick bastard, that Hillary Clinton, huh? What a sick son of a bitch. The whole fucking party, a bunch of degenerates, lowlives, Jew haters, and lowlives.
You have to tell Kamala Harris that you've done a terrible job. Kamala, you're fired. Get out. Get out.
Yeah.
That video makes me want to vote for it.
I don't understand why this close to the election they would decide to have this good old boy rally right before people are about to vote, especially when they know abortion is an issue and like female voters are really trying to choose like, okay, which way do I go? Like, I just don't get it. And that's why I don't get the appeal. Like, why are you talking about our former first lady like that? A female who ran for president. I have no words. And that's why it stresses me out because like, where's the decorum?
Well, and not only that, it's, hey, Anissa, for them to come out and you heard, I mean, it was from their own mouths calling people's, did they call them sons of bitches or some type of profanity and all this stuff?
We didn't even show everything. Yeah. That was a small clip.
And then Joe Biden called the Trump followers garbage. And you would have thought somebody cut Jesus' head off and rolled it down the bowling alley. It's just, I don't like the double standard thing. I mean, yeah, Biden, he messed up. He shouldn't have called people garbage. Again, that's why I should not be president, because I'll call them garbage. I'll call anybody garbage. I threatened
In fact, I think you probably have.
I threatened to kill those scammers. Again, you didn't hear me today because I wasn't here.
Oh,
but I do wild stuff sometimes when I get upset. That's why I shouldn't be president. That's why he shouldn't be president. That's why Cardone's bitch ass shouldn't be up there.
What about Hulk Hogan? Maybe he'll run for president.
Maybe we should have gotten a clip of the Democrats saying, the other side saying a bunch of things, and we didn't do that.
Well,
but
it doesn't exist.
I don't think they call
it does
Trump
not exist to that extent. It does not exist to that extent. I don't care what anybody says, but it's like calling people out of their names, saying she's the devil. Like the misogyny and the racism is what does it for me.
Yeah.
And I don't understand how people can look over that. And I can't wait till we get back to the old Republican Party, the one we used to have that was like sensical, where we can just debate over issues and not how bad that person is as a person.
And call each other names.
Well, because
I don't even mind
like to the issues.
A little gentle name calling never hurt anybody. But the lack of decorum that's going on right now. And then after that whole thing, they do that, what Trump does, where he backs away from it, saying that he doesn't even know the person who said those jokes about Puerto Rico. And I'm like, I know Joe Rogan told you to hire this man.
Yeah, and you're sitting there, you're not watching your own. Yeah, Rerun said, come on now, just because they didn't curse, they didn't play nice either.
They did it. I'm sure they.
Yeah, but the thing is, there's a way to handle things. So it's to be a president, you have to be. You're representing the country, so you can't be in a foreign country at a meeting with these other leaders, calling people sons of bitches and assholes.
Right.
There's a way that you handle things.
But you know what? He probably does. That's, I think, just his personality.
When he was president, you saw when he pushed that one guy out of the way so he could be in the front of the picture. I mean, he wilds out, and you can't be wilding out when you're president. I mean, do like Ronald Reagan. Baby, could you put that on silent, please?
Yep. There we go. We were just discussing political calls.
That's what that was?
It was, it's
I remember when I was little, I even remember this. Ronald Reagan would pretend like he couldn't hear questions. And he would be pointing at his ear and saying, the helicopter's going, I can't hear you. If Trump would do that, then but he can't help himself.
He did do that. Do you remember how many press conferences this man did in front of the helicopter? Blades running, blades going at full speed. Do you remember how many press conferences he did like that?
With the helicopter.
Anything to get out of talking policy. But I don't want to bash him, because even though I don't get it, I would love after the election, whoever wins, to talk to a Trump supporter, because I just don't get it. Just to see like what was the appeal for you. Because how do you look over the racism and the misogyny for the economy, for the Christian nationalism? Like I'm not sure.
And the thing is, the people who are voting for him in Kentucky for the economy, they're as broke as we are. They're not going to see any benefit from a Trump tax.
They're broker.
Like, motherfuckers, you're drinking moonshine.
So from the interviews I did see this afternoon of people who voted for Trump, I would say a good majority of them were saying the economy.
Okay, and let's see how that works.
That's what I would say. From what I caught, about 80% of them were saying it was the economy.
Okay. So I guess time will tell. Again, this isn't a bash Trump fest. It's just that I don't get it, because I know how hard I have to work just to try to be above average. And for someone to not have to do anything and stuff is just continuously handed to you, you're getting loans based off of magazine articles.
Maybe you need to write a magazine article.
I am still a Negro.
Yeah, but you're light-skinned.
I am not. Anissa said we black people won't see benefits either way. And you know what? I don't disagree with you. But I would just rather have someone who is willing to play the part be president than someone who's going to come through like, hey, you guys, and just start wrecking stuff.
I don't know. I just feel like if anybody really digs deep into Trump's business practices, they wouldn't think that either. A lot of the money he still has is because he doesn't pay people.
And they don't have to dig deep. It's right there.
It's right
You
there.
don't even have to exfoliate. You can just do this. And
Oh my
You don't
god.
even have to dig deep.
Gigi said, we forgot easily the Bushes. So crazy that someone has trumped them 1,000%. In the Bushes,
Trump the Bushes.
I like the younger Bush.
Bushes.
I mean, he wasn't a great president, but that's a guy I can hang out with.
I was
A guy you could chill with.
Yeah.
Yeah, the younger Bush. I don't know.
To him.
W.
To W. Mhm.
To W.
But then,
Sorry, how we say it in Texas, W.
Senior Bush, all right, conspiracy theory time.
Okay, let's hear it.
Okay.
You know, he was director of the CIA.
Right.
You know, Ronald Reagan got shot when
Oh.
Senior Bush was vice president. The guy who shot Ronald Reagan was a friend of the Bushes. I think he went to school with
he
the Bushes.
was?
Yeah.
Oh.
So you're director of the CIA, who is now your vice president. Somebody who is friends with his family tries to kill you, and y'all can go research it. I think it's true.
Yeah, I
am not a journalist, so I don't have to cite these sources. But to W.
Yeah, I'm not a journalist. I sell houses.
Mm.
Oh yeah, I'm not even hitting buttons. Yeah, this ain't my real job.
Okay, well, if we're so stressed out drinking wine and eating snacks, like, what can we do to relieve some of this stress?
It's funny you mention that.
I don't think I can do it on air.
What? No.
Where'd your mind go, Michi?
You're trying to trump the show.
Where did your mind go?
You are trying to trump the show. Just coming through and, hey, you guys. We've been working on this all day. So, election stress.
Election stress. Eating donuts.
There's 5 things that were recommended, and I think this was in the LA Times.
Okay.
So let's start with number 1. Commit rather than
Oh my God.
catastrophize.
Catastrophize, yeah.
That's not a word that we use.
It's written the way it's spelled.
It was written indeed. When thinking about the possibility that your preferred candidate will lose the election, don't make half-hearted disaster plans, such as announcing that you will leave the country. Ain't nobody.
Go move to Canada.
Ain't nobody leaving the country. People say that all the time. I'm like, stop saying that. You are not leaving the country.
If you have to go to work tomorrow,
you're not moving to Canada.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm talking about.
Instead, invest your energy in things that give you a sense of agency. Listen closely to a loved one. Throwing yourself into a hobby. Reading a novel. When it comes to engaging with politics, think about concrete actions that you can take to champion the causes that matter to you.
Like voting.
Well, yeah. Maybe it's phone banking. Maybe it's donating. All of these will feel more rewarding than focusing on future outcomes that are impossible and stressful to predict.
Yeah.
True.
And things you have no power over.
Right. You really have no control over the situation.
You could just do your one vote, hope it counts.
And that's it.
That's all you could do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And again, you guys are stressed. I'm just drinking wine because I want to drink wine.
I'm stressed.
I know who I voted for, and whatever happens at this point happens.
Right. We did what we thought was our part.
And not just that, it was, you also go vote for the down ballot races.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
We'll see.
So that local, they say that the local elections are the ones that affect your day-to-day life more than the national.
You're exactly right. Because I was actually talking to a friend here, and I said, and she was like, well, I don't want to vote. I don't want either one of them to win. I was like, well, that's fine. I was like, you don't have to vote, but look at the rest of the things on the ballot, because there's things that affect property tax. There's things that, affect for Nevada, there was an abortion item that was on the ballot.
In our
So I was like, there's local stuff too.
in our state
It's
constitution,
not just the presidency.
in our state constitution, there's some language that talks about slavery as being.
Oh yeah, and yes.
So,
yes.
Oh yeah, explain that to me.
So it said if you're convicted of a crime, that slavery is a form of punishment.
It's a form
that
of
could
punishment.
Be used.
Yes.
So that really can't happen anymore, but it's still
in the Nevada Constitution.
And I almost voted the wrong way.
So that was one of the items that was voted on, was to take that out of the Constitution.
Yeah, I was like, no, we don't want that in here. Let me put no. I was like, wait a minute, let me read this again.
So,
like, oh yes, we want it out.
Yes, we want it out. It's like a double negative. So yeah, it's not just the presidential election you're voting on; it's other things as well.
Yeah, all of those things that affect your day to day.
Yeah.
And one of the comments on Facebook, Marquise Lewis, MBA, wrote, absolutely, the popular vote is for entertainment and a false sense of hope. We in fact live in a republic. Because he's true, like the Electoral College.
Yeah.
We live in a republic.
Yeah, the Electoral College is trash.
Is that like Star Wars?
Comment, Marquise.
It's like the Senate on Star Wars.
But I'm just saying, the Electoral College made sense back when it was created, but we don't use Pony Express to deliver mail anymore. It's not needed. And that's another way that the system is. Again, the system is not for people who look like me anyway. But that's how you keep control of stuff. Like Wyoming has like 3 people.
Yeah.
Why does it have the same amount of Electoral College votes than someone who is
I don't know how
has more than 3 people?
I don't know how that all works out.
I don't want to say that the Electoral College isn't for people who look like me. The way that it's set up. I believe this republic is for people who look like me. I think when we say those things, we give people who don't want us to have power too much power. You know what I mean? Because think about when Biden got elected. We changed that whole election. It was people, it was people going around driving everybody to the polls. Like people who hadn't voted in forever. You 18, I don't care. You're going to be 18 by voting day.
Get in the car. We're going to vote.
Well,
We're going to vote.
But that's one day.
Trump scared people into voting.
Yeah, but that's one day out of a year. The other 364 days, again, it's harder for people who look like us to succeed because we look like we do. This country wasn't built for us.
But
I don't complain about it a lot. I just figure how to navigate through it, because what else can I do about it? Complaining isn't going to help. So, I try to use Dorene's white privilege as much as I can.
This is true.
I understand what you mean. This country isn't built for us, but this country is our country. Like, it's our country too. It literally is our country. We've been here since the beginning. So that's how I feel about it. I'm like, nobody's going to take that away from me.
Yep. Anissa said people can voice their opinions in their local and state elections, and nobody votes when it really means a lot. Yeah, it's the non-presidential elections where, like Dorene and I, we actually studied all of the candidates on the ballot.
We read each one of those.
All the judges.
Yeah, we even went through with all the judges and researched all of the judges and stuff as well.
And
we sure did.
Some of the people that I wanted to vote for initially, I was like, no, you're trash. You're garbage, as Biden would say. And I changed my
there
vote.
You go, the name
and
calling.
Then you heard them out.
Right. We actually watched YouTube videos of their interviews and stuff that they had done. And it was very eye-opening.
Yeah. I can see that because my sister, she works for the sheriff's department. She's a sheriff. She's a bailiff in the courthouse. And, she wanted to vote for a Republican to be over the sheriff's department. And, for her, I did that. Like, I changed and voted Republican for, I can't remember that official position. But and the reason why I did that was because that is going to affect her. And because she's actually in that industry, she knows, she felt so strongly that they deserve more pay. And she felt like, okay, if a change can happen and they could get more pay, then we could do that. But otherwise, I tend to vote party, like all the way down, unless someone comes to me and says, hey, could you vote this way? Because this actually is affecting my life.
Yep. And in normal circumstances, I wouldn't vote party. But it has swung so far. Like after Obama got elected, that's when shit just hit the fan.
Yeah.
And that's when people start beating the grass. And you didn't have to wonder anymore if these people thought ill of you because they were just saying it.
How many Facebook friends did you have to get rid of?
Oh my God.
I
I
don't
know
know.
I blocked a couple.
I didn't have to get rid of a lot.
Okay, so here's my question. Would you block family?
Absolutely.
You know what I'm talking about?
You know how I am.
I know. I don't.
Well,
I still got to keep the family friends.
Well, that's
In fact,
different.
I haven't checked this family member's Facebook today, but I'm sure.
Well, that's your
I
mama.
wouldn't.
I'm sure
block.
something's been
You
posted.
can't block your mama.
I don't have to block
Just
family,
saying.
but I wouldn't block family unless they were putting something really like racist or misogynist,
Yeah,
like every other week on a post.
right,
You
right,
know, then I would have to block them, but not from my life.
right. Just from having to look at the Facebook posts.
Now,
Right.
If I have to block you on social media, then I have to block you everywhere. The old Thompson cutoff.
Oh,
'Cause
we're
I don't
back to
need
the
to-
old Thompson
I
cutoff.
don't need to. I mean, if they're comfortable enough spewing stuff like that in a public platform like Facebook or IG, then those aren't people that I can be around.
I'm gonna be
Yeah,
so
no,
sad.
I'm like, I didn't even know you owned a Confederate flag. What?
I'm
Unfriend.
gonna be so sad if Pink Box Donuts gets the Thompson cutoff.
Because you know, Poppy, he'll cut somebody off quick.
I'm sure it's coming at some point.
Anissa was asking, how do you put up with me?
One day at a time. Sweet Jesus.
Okay, Marquis said,
executive
I love
producer.
this country. I'm a diehard conservative for a number of reasons, but I am 100% against the lack of respect of people's differences on either side.
Yes.
Yeah, Marquis, we should have you on the show
Yes.
one day so we can talk in detail about it.
Yes.
Well,
Because
and my
honestly,
thing-
I live in a liberal city and I don't know that many conservatives, true
My thing-
conservatives anyway.
My thing is, I like the debate. I like going back and forth.
You do. Michi loves debating. I don't. I'll just sit back and listen.
What I don't like is the stuff that we're witnessing now. The racial, not even undertones. It's just in our faces, and
Like calling Puerto Ricans garbage.
yeah, that taking out the ad in the New York Times about executing the black kids
So-
that were wrongly accused of killing somebody.
Let's just play devil's advocate for a second. What about the big naked Donald Trump statue that went out?
That's wrong too.
Right? See, but then that's kind of the other side too, where
You have extremists on both sides.
yeah, but I don't
So-
think we always talk about that as much because I don't think they make as much noise maybe as. But where that was just right. That was here in Nevada, right? Where that big naked Donald Trump
It was.
statue popped up overnight.
Yeah, and if you notice, I didn't even joke about it because
Yeah.
it's
I don't
Yeah,
even know if
I
it's
think
still
it's-
up anymore, but
He's still a former president. So I
right,
think
he
there's-
still is a former president.
But then I go back to how did he get on the political stage? By attacking the first black president, saying that he
Oh
wasn't
yeah, that's
from
right. I
here.
forgot about that. Saying
Calling-
Obama wasn't born in this country. It's like
Mhm.
stuff after a while you kind of forget about, and then somebody reminds
Right.
you. That's why I can't
Right,
stand
you just kind of forget that happened.
Yeah, then you
Yeah,
have bitch
yeah,
ass
well,
Mitch
no.
McConnell calling him the food stamp president. You know what? If I was like just independently wealthy,
Mhm.
I would. Never mind. I'm not going to say that. Mitch McConnell.
If
better
you were an
watch your back.
Elon Musk,
Don't get audited. Don't have the IRS looking into your stuff now.
I know, right? Michi always blames me if something happens with the IRS.
I mean,
Blame Michi,
there's some
yeah.
people I don't like. Like I don't like President Trump.
Mhm.
I don't hate him. I hate Mitch McConnell. I would slap the shit out of.
Is he
Mitch
the guy
McConnell
that
if
looks
I-
like a turtle?
Yeah.
Yes. Like Franklin's grandfather.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
My light went off on my phone.
All right, let's go into something like really sweet. Dorene, what you got this week?
Woohoo! So,
Wait, hold on a second.
what? Do I have something in between my teeth?
No.
No, hold on. He's gonna put up your spot.
Oh.
Welcome to White Girl News.
production.
Hell yeah, Michi. You've been
Right.
producing the shit out of some stuff.
Yeah, you go ahead and talk about that because I think our pizza is outside.
Oh, our pizza's outside?
I know this is unprofessional, me getting up in the middle of the show, but
Oh my god. Are you going to eat it on live too?
no, I'm gonna put it in the kitchen.
So it's going to be cold pizza.
Yeah.
Well, in my fabulous white girl news, this Thursday, Starbucks is transitioning from its fall menu, which included the delicious pumpkin spice, to its now holiday menu.
Yum.
Right? So I'm just going to just read off a couple of the items because they have not officially announced what is going to be part of this holiday menu. I think they're just trying to surprise everybody. But of course, things get leaked. And so supposedly this food blogger has the leaked menu of what is actually going to be part of the holiday food. So I have both the food menu and the drink menu. So what's going to be new is there's going to be a caramel brulee latte drink. There's going to be a sugar cookie almond milk latte. That'll be up Michi's alley because Michi doesn't like milk. There's the iced gingerbread oat milk chai. So maybe Michi, you can try that.
Chai already tastes like
you like
gingerbread,
chai.
so it's like a double gingerbread.
You like chai. Peppermint mocha. I'm not a big peppermint person.
That's mine. That's me right
That's yours. Peppermint white chocolate mocha.
Ew.
And a chestnut praline latte, which I think they had last year as well. They're bringing it back. A salted pecan crunch cold brew. And then a cranberry orange refresher. So that would be up Michi's alley as well. So those are the holiday drinks. Now, here's the one sad thing. Because I love their snowman cookies. I will get like 3 or 4 of the snowman cookies.
You mean those little sugar cookies with the icing?
Yes. I don't know what it is about that frosting on it, but it's almost like a fondant sort of frosting or like a I will get 3 or 4 of those at one time so I can enjoy them when I'm not actually wanting to go to Starbucks. So anyway, they are not bringing back the snowman cookie this year. They're bringing it back as a cake pop. However, there will be a penguin cookie instead of a snowman. So we'll see how that goes.
A penguin cookie?
They're going to be a penguin cookie instead of a snowman cookie. But then they're going to have a snowman cake pop instead of, I think it was like a reindeer last time or something. So yeah, that's kind of the heads up on the holiday menu for Starbucks. Okay. So November 7, I'm going to be going to Starbucks and getting my caramel praline latte and my penguin cookie.
Remember when those people in that RV invited me in, and then they didn't try to give me pralines.
They tried to get you pralines.
And then they offered me some wine, and I left because of the last time somebody in the neighborhood gave me wine, and almost,
You got roofied?
Yeah. I want to say there is one controversial item on this new food menu for the holiday that I wanted to ask to see if you guys would try it or not. Because it sounds a little if you ask me.
Okay.
It's the turkey and sage Danish. Would you get a turkey and sage Danish?
I would.
Aren't Danishes sweet?
I mean, you can make them savory. It's like people putting sugar or salt on grits.
Turkey? Danish?
Remember the French place we used to get the croissants in Denver?
Yeah.
Where they put like ham and cheese or
But that was on croissants. That wasn't on a Danish.
Well, if you don't put sugar in a Danish, it's essentially a croissant, isn't it?
I don't know.
I would try.
You would try it? Okay, well maybe you're gonna have to try it and report back to us.
Yeah, no, I eat food the way my grandmother ate food.
I
Listen, if you make a cookie, all you need is brown sugar, flour, butter, and whatever, and chocolate chips. Like, stop trying to reinvent the wheel. I
right,
just want a Danish. I just want a croissant.
right.
I
Gentry's
just
Well,
like,
want some chocolate peppermint mocha. I don't
right,
want a
just
gingerbread
keep
man
it
in my
simple.
coffee.
Now they are having a fruit Danish. It's the sugar plum cheese Danish. See, now that's a Danish,
Gentry
not a
said,
turkey sage.
I eat like my grandmother used to eat, like out back, because they wouldn't let her eat inside.
Oh,
I pull around through the drive-through the way my grandmother have to go around to the back and order her food. And go sit down somewhere.
Seeing the wade in the water.
So, wait, does that mean tomorrow's the last day that I can probably get a pumpkin latte?
I don't know.
I bet it is. I better
No,
make me my last
they'll
pumpkin
probably keep it
latte
all
run
through.
to Starbucks
No,
tomorrow.
I'm sure they'll keep it through Thanksgiving, right?
They should, you would think.
I don't know.
But our executive producer kind of yelled and said we need to check out the map. So are you finished?
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
yes. No, go ahead.
Are you finished
All
with
I
White
was
Girl
going to
News?
say is that the one thing that's not being brought back that people are getting a little upset about is the eggnog latte.
And these are the first world white people problems that
This
Gentry
is
said that I have.
not white people, white girl.
Okay. And that is it for White Girl News, everybody.
Yay, White Girl News.
Yay!
Welcome to White Girl News.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, let's look at
That's my jam.
Okay, let's see how it's going.
Okay, so what's the map now, Samiji?
178 to 99.
178 Trump, 99 Harris.
Okay, 178 Trump, 99 Harris.
It looks like we're waiting for all of the West Coast to
A lot of
come
the
back
West
in.
Coast ones to come in.
Hmm.
Okay.
Because
All
some
right.
of these states, only have like 5, 6, 7, 8 people in them. So
Right.
Minnesota, he's winning there, but they said 1%.
What about
reporting.
Wisconsin? Wisconsin is another one that
He's ahead in Wisconsin by like 10,000 votes right now.
okay.
Let's see.
26% recording.
Can you go to Georgia?
Oh yeah, what's Georgia showing, Michi?
She's still 200,000 behind.
Okay,
Yeah,
so she's a
52%
little bit
for
Georgia.
Trump and 47 for Kamala.
Yeah.
Okay.
But again, it's still early.
Well, I think they said they probably won't be able to officially announce it anyway tonight. I think they said maybe tomorrow, but
Yeah, we'll see though.
we'll see.
I mean, whatever happens, we have to roll with the punches.
That's right. Like we said, it's not like we can do anything about it.
It's not like we can do anything about it, and we did it. If he wins, we got through 4 years. We'll get through this 4 years. Like,
right? It's not like he can run for again after this. So
we'll just look forward to the good things that will happen. But
exactly.
I would love for my daughters to see a Black female president or interracial Black female president.
Right. And maybe she'll run again in another 4 years. I mean, technically, I'm still going to have to put my pants on and my bra on the same way I've done every other day. That doesn't change.
No sense in changing that up.
No sense in changing that up. Still got to put the bra and the pants on. So
I'm just putting
comb my hair.
I'm just putting myself in Trump's position. Like, if he wins, man, I would be wrecking shop. Nobody would be safe.
Oh,
I know he's gonna come by my house.
Well, you'll be safe.
Well,
I don't
you'll
think
be
he knows
safe.
about you, so you'll be all right.
No, I'm saying if I was him.
Oh,
The beehive would be safe.
right. The beehive, you'd be all right with the beehive.
Oh no, I'm talking about if Trump actually won, it could go and take vendettas against everybody.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he's gonna do. That's what I would do. Reruns gonna be
homeowners insurance, property insurance, car insurance, everything went up.
What
I have to move back in with my mama.
What time would Rerun have in the office?
I would have to make an office. His title would be Idi Amin, and
what is
we
that?
would just it's this guy in Africa who wreck shop.
Oh,
but that's enough about that. We're getting off topic.
So I did find out from watching the news that Nevada is a swing state.
Oh, look at you!
Oh,
Look
let's
at
You
you
like how I did that?
segueing!
yeah,
You
let's see what
like
swing
how I
states
did that,
we have.
Michi?
Look at you!
Thanks. Did I just make you proud?
You did. You weren't even paying attention all day. You came in like right before we went on, and
I came in like a
now
wrecking
you're segueing.
ball. That's how good I am, Michi.
Look
Look
at
at
God.
that.
I'm that good.
I
Look
didn't
at
even.
that. That's what white girl news will do for you. See? Give somebody a job. All right. Let's see
Oh
what's
my
going on with these
god.
swing states.
Yeah,
Or which states are the swing states is the question.
let's watch this really quick. and
Okay,
find
let's watch it.
Presidential elections are won and lost in the swing states. About a third of Americans live in just 4 states: California, Florida, Texas, and New York. But barring something unexpected happening, we know which way these states are going to vote. California and New York will vote for Kamala Harris, and Florida and Texas will vote for Donald Trump. That's what makes the swing states so important, because we don't know which way they're going to go. This election, there are 7 states that most people recognise as swing states. They are Nevada, Arizona, Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania, North Carolina, and Georgia. The swing states can change every election. For example, Florida has been considered a battleground for a lot of the century, but is considered a reliable Trump victory this time round. Of the 7 swing states this election, Nevada has been considered a swing state for most of the decade, but has tended to swing Democratic since 2008. Wisconsin has often been a swing state. It went to Joe Biden in 2020, but went to Donald Trump in 2016. Georgia's been in contention since 2012. It went to Republican Mitt Romney back then, Donald Trump in 2016, and very narrowly broke for Joe Biden in 2020. The swing state considered to be the biggest prize is Pennsylvania. It's the 5th largest state in America and accounts for 19 electoral college votes. Most analysts reckon that neither Kamala Harris nor Donald Trump has a credible path to the White House without it. If we look at the polling in these states, Trump and Harris are effectively tied, meaning any prediction is almost impossible. It's also possible that some of the races will end up in recounts, meaning we actually won't know the result on election day.
See, so we probably aren't going to know tonight anyway.
And now you know what a swing state is.
And we just happen to live in one of them.
We do.
Which is probably why we're getting all of the mail and the calls that we are getting.
Plus, with our party affiliation, we get double.
Right?
That's what
Since
I'm
we're
saying.
independent, we get it all from both ends.
With me, they just try to shoot their shot. So like I get everything from the Democratic Party, but they know they're not going to win Texas anyway. And then with the Republicans, so say like either a military or a Black Republican, I'll get mail or calls from them, but that's pretty much it.
Hey, sis.
Hey, sis.
What's up, girl? What's up, girl?
What it do, baby boo?
Hey. Well, I know here they're actually offering to give rides to the polls and stuff too.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So, yeah.
I'm
That
sure
is kind of a big thing.
Church vans.
Church vans.
Church vans
Load
with
'em up.
Korean writing on the side.
Load them up.
Church vans with what writing on the side?
With the Korean, they buy the old Korean church vans and try to take the letters off, but it's all stained and you can still see it. It's like, man, where you get that van?
I'm like, this used to be a rotor van.
Now they're loading up the voters.
Yeah, I'm just so glad all this stuff will be over soon. I'm like, I got mad today because I got 2 calls or 2 text messages from one from Kamala Harris and one from Tim Walz asking for money. I'm like, hey, y'all, today is why you need my money now?
Right?
And I didn't give anybody money this year. I'm like, I got
No,
my
we
own
didn't.
problems.
We didn't donate to either party.
Okay,
this
so
year.
speaking of money, I donated every week. I had them take out money for the campaign, for the Harris Walz campaign. And then I just stopped it. I just stopped the auto pay like 2 days ago. And then they wanted to know like the reason why I stopped it. And then I'm like, the election's over. If y'all don't have
right? It's done.
Y'all don't have anybody next week, y'all better not be taking money out of my account. What?
Like, it's done. It's over.
Like, I'm not paying for cleanup.
That
Watch. Gentry's
that
gonna
money could be for a white girl holiday menu at Starbucks.
That's what I'm talking
Get your
about.
peppermint mocha with that money.
Gentry's gonna get a call from Kamala. It's gonna be
what?
Oh,
I don't get
goodness.
it, but yeah, I'm just glad that it's over. And again, we'll survive, y'all. We either way,
Yeah, either way.
no
You
We'll,
matter
think
who
it'd be
you
rude
like.
for me to ask
we'll
Kamala
still
for
be
my
here
dollars
tomorrow.
back?
Wait, boy, Ginger.
You think it'd be rude for me to ask Kamala for my ends back if she loses?
You know what? Let's do that.
Do you get a
I'm
tax
gonna write
receipt?
her. I'm gonna write her. No, I don't think so. I'm not sure. I'm gonna write her a letter. Dear Kamala, so sorry for your loss.
This is so sorry.
And I'm sending her an itemized list. Is it possible you can mail these ends back to me at this number?
Yeah. My daughter has violin lessons that I need to pay for.
It would be nice if you could do it before her violin lessons post.
If I could have a certified check by the 3rd.
By the way, could you sign this? Could you autograph this picture for my daughter? Thanks.
P.S.
You tried.
Oh my gosh.
I was trying to think of something to say to hit this button, but I can't make sense out of it yet. So we'll get it later. Where are we now? You know what? Let's take one more quick look since
Okay.
live map.
Live map.
Ooh.
Oh, there was a change.
Mm-hmm.
It went up. Donald's
Big Don
188.
188.
Oh, 188 for Big Don.
Something they called some. They called something for him.
So
Wait, what?
see. Ooh.
Michi. Ooh. Why do you gotta do that? Keeps us in suspense.
Well, again, Gentry, you remember when we were in the Navy and I threatened to shoot everybody?
Yes.
And I said I was going to pass out red hats.
Yes.
And I was like, if you have a red hat, you're safe.
Yes, because you
If
told me
you're
you
not,
might wear a red hat.
Lord.
Yeah, I was like, if you don't have one, you better watch your back.
Yeah.
And then that was in the old Navy though, because they were like, Petty Officer Thompson, do you need to take a couple of vacation days?
That was back in the day when you could talk about shooting people.
Right? Can't do that.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Good old days.
Mm-hmm.
So, our best friend Jen Glenn lives in Houston, the Chicago of the South.
She's the queen.
Let's look at this. Oh my God, Houston. We have so many problems.
Another one?
All right, guys. So, Houston, this is why we have a problem, because I feel like we need to use more clear and concise language when we do these ballot measures. Okay, and make them partisan like you do everything else on the ballot. Because half the time I feel like I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be voting for or against things. You know, this time
like me almost
That's
voting
like
for
me
slavery.
almost voting for slavery.
Yeah, keep that language in there.
That's what I'm talking about. But you know what? Y'all took the time out. Y'all took the time out to actually go and like read up, right?
What I
do is I just, write out on the sheet real quick what they said I should vote for. But then when my son-in-law and we went to vote together and he had the sheet. So I had a little issue. So this is what I have to say about that. I basically voted for something that I should have voted against. Mm-hmm. One of these ballot measures. So what I'm thinking is, and I feel like they don't use concise language purposefully. So to help voters make an informed decision, like the ballot question should explain the changes that are about to occur. Explain what's going to happen when the measure passes. Clarify yes for, clarify no against, and what that vote means. Identify who supports the change, who supports and who opposes the change.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, so use clarity and simple language when you write them. Write in a positive and active voice. Keep the sentences short. Make sure each sentence stands out to avoid overwhelming the person. Plain language is essential for a democracy, okay? If voters don't understand the question, they can't vote effectively, especially when they leave their ballot sheet in the car.
Their cheat sheet.
Ted
Right,
Cruz
because
was
they
like,
don't let us take our phones in there.
Mm-hmm.
Ted Cruz was like, Miss Glenn, put your mark right there.
Just put your mark.
Now, I don't mean to like say like, but this is what happens. So you do it. They here in Texas, we can't vote just straight Democratic or straight Republican. You have to go through and pick out everything. So then you got to pick out everything, all the judges, all of the. So by the time you get down to the ballot measures, I'm like, okay, then looks like, yeah, okay, I'm for that. Okay, yeah, they're gonna do that. Okay,
that sounds good.
Didn't you vote to cut funding from your daughter's school?
Yeah. No, because the way.
Whoops.
I realize now what happened, but the way it was written was like, oh, that's a good idea. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Because,
oopsie.
yeah, I was like, that's a great idea. Yeah, we need that. Okay, yeah, take money from that and put it over there. Okay. Then I get back in the car and I'm telling my daughter, and then she was like, we were supposed to vote against it. And I was like, oh, it sounds so good on paper.
Then your youngest daughter like, Mama, we can't have super donuts for breakfast anymore at school.
Next to let your boy Title I free lunch. Like
she's walking down the street playing sad music on her violin because she can't have school breakfast anymore.
Mama didn't vote the right way.
So it looks like here in Harris County and for HISD school district, we don't really like the person, our interim superintendent. And so we don't want him to like get his hands on all the funds because we want to take control of our school district. And right now he has it, and he's not even from Texas. Like he was appointed. So we don't want him doing anything with the funding. But
who's your superintendent? Joel Osteen?
No. Oh. I can't even tell you, but we don't want him there.
Well, hopefully he doesn't win.
I hope not. I hope everybody voted correctly.
Yeah. And
I was like, oh, this man a voting booth. Oh, that sounds good. Okay.
Well, it's okay. Like I said,
Michi
almost voted for slavery this year, so
yeah, we're gonna take it back. Like, oh, that's the wrong column.
Oh my God.
But oh well. Mm-hmm. I have to look
that and the diaper tax. We had diaper tax.
Oh yeah, so
we had diaper tax on our thing this year too.
We voted to remove taxes from baby and adult diapers
because we're like, someday we're gonna have to use them.
Not me. But
what, you just gonna poop in your underwear?
The opponent said that it will cost. Was it the state or the city? It had to be the state, right?
I'm sure it
will cost like $10 million in missed tax revenue.
Yeah.
Really? $10 million?
Yeah, 9.5.
I said that's a lot of diapers that people buy.
Man, you don't think that many people wear diapers, do you?
I know, right?
We eat that Indian food like Kali.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
Kali's in there trying to buy those cheap diapers, and they're grabbing them.
Oh, God.
Are you ready for the next topic?
Yeah.
All right. This is your favorite topic.
Donuts?
No, not yours, Gentry's.
Oh, Gentry's. Oh, okay.
Oh, this is my favorite topic?
This is the ugliest truck I've ever seen. Let that sink in.
Man, these trucks is overhyped, man. That look like a big ass trash can on wheels, man. Like, what do y'all see in this? Like, what's so special about this? It look like a Lego truck on wheels, bruh. I would not waste my money on that.
Why do you hate this truck so bad, Jen?
Can I just point out, why do you keep saying Maine? It's a rhythmic thing?
Yeah. Okay. That's how some areas pronounce, especially
Man.
South. Yeah, they're saying Man, but it's Maine.
Oh, okay.
Maine. I have been seeing more and more over the last 2 years. I've seen more and more in my neighborhood. So it's like 1, and now I've counted like 4. And I'm like, why? It is ugly. It looks like something. It looks like the Ford Taurus of the Flintstone era.
It just looks like a big old ugly spaceship.
It looks like a Lego car. I don't see the beauty in that car.
A
I don't know.
Lego car.
In the chat, do y'all like it? Because I'm not with it. I think it's a monstrosity.
Now I gotta say, some of the colors are kind of cool. I've seen some cool colored
those
ones.
are wraps, though.
But
People are wrapping those.
But those are.
But do y'all like it? I mean, just fundamentally, do you like the way the car looks? The
in
build.
general, I think they could have done better. I want to know what one looks like on the inside.
I don't like it.
I've never seen one on the inside.
If I had unlimited wealth, I would not buy one. But since I don't, if I had the opportunity, I might buy one because it's a conversation starter. And in my line of business, I need to start conversations forever.
Yeah, but do you want to be pulling up in that to take out your clients to see houses?
I absolutely would, because they would.
Then they'd be like, "You don't need the money."
I don't plan on getting one.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I don't not like them, but it's
I think it's more of a fad. Like, you'd get one just to kind of say you had one.
Just to kind of say you had one, right?
Right.
Like because when we had the H2.
Right.
The H2 was cool, though.
The H2 was cool. Not that we liked the H2.
Yeah, because I remember you had that Hummer.
Mm-hmm. But I think for one of these deals, I wouldn't get it because I liked it. I'd get it because, like, it's like a conversation, but like it's a fad.
For marketing purposes.
Right. Yeah, not that I liked it, but.
Gigi said, I hate it with a passion. We have so many here in LA.
Yeah, but LA is the home of the douchebag, too. So, not that any of our LA people in the hive are douchebags, but just in general. And Vegas has a bunch of douchebags, too.
Hell yeah, it does.
Ton of douchebags.
Tons!
Say that word again. I like how you pronounce douchebag.
Douchebag?
Doucha bagoa.
That's the whole word, douchebag.
No, we may as well show that other part of your.
Oh, yeah, because I don't even think they're safe.
Yeah, look at this, y'all.
Okay.
It's like Thanos got a hold of that one.
Wait, Poppy, can you play it again? I'm just like, I just feel like a Ford Festiva can do less damage at 50 miles an hour.
Thank you, Lisa. Here it comes.
Okay. Damn.
Yeah.
Ouch.
I don't plan on running anything at 140 miles per hour,
but
it happens, you know. But I'm just saying, like, I don't know. Isn't the car supposed to sustain a little bit more than that at 50 miles an hour? I mean, I know it ran into a brick wall, but
yeah, if I pay that much for a vehicle, it
that's
better.
what I'm talking about. It needs to protect me all the way around.
well, it probably has crumple zones, so when it crashes into something, it breaks in certain places, like Volvos.
So, how much are one of these things?
Yeah, how much is it?
Oh, 80s? Okay. Oh, I thought they were like closer to like 200, 300s or something.
No, if I'm going to pay $300, I'm getting a 911 turbo.
That's why I was asking. It's like, how much is one of these?
They were really expensive when they first came out, and they were scarce. Because I almost like reserved one in hopes of buying it and selling it, but
y'all, they start at $40,000.
Oh,
start at $40,000. I guess that's the one that they showed.
Yep, because here's one that's 103. Here's 102.
Yeah, the $40,000 one breaks apart at 50 miles an hour.
That's the cheap one.
You're right.
Your daughter walking down the street with the violin. That's what you get.
Oh my God.
Okay, so how much is the most expensive one?
Oh, I just did a quick look. It was like 110.
Okay.
Oh, 110. Okay.
Well, I mean, that's still expensive. Not like
you must be looking at used ones because
not
MSRP
like Ferrari
is
expensive.
80.
No, this one said that they start. So I don't know if they have like baby ones or if is it a Tesla scooter out there or something? I don't know. I mean, a Cybertruck scooter? I don't know. It just said it. I literally looked it up. It said starts at 39. But I'm like, I couldn't believe it was that inexpensive.
Yeah, that one doesn't have seats.
Yeah, that's
You just gotta stand up.
Yeah.
it's really the Flintstone car. You got to pedal with your feet.
You just stand.
You like Mario? Bring that stool. We got.
Get one of the beach chairs.
Oh my God! Bring out the fold-out chairs.
Yeah, bring 2 fold-out chairs. We're going to the store.
All right, so we're almost done. Let's take another look though.
Oh my God!
Yeah, let's take another look at the
Yeah,
map.
let's take. Where we at now? Where we at though?
You want to guess? Do you think she's over 100 now?
I think she's probably over 100 now.
Let's see.
She is 109.
See, 109. I
But
think
he's 198.
and 198.
But again,
Yeah,
California.
because Montana, Wyoming.
Yeah, the West
they don't
Coast.
have- the population just isn't that much for, you know. You
I
don't
think
get
our polls just closed, I think. So it's a little after 7 now. So technically.
In Pennsylvania. Oh, he's leading in Pennsylvania right now with 49% reporting, 50.1 versus 49.
Ooh, it's close. Well, you want to hear something fun about Pennsylvania? Just real quick.
Mm-hmm.
So Trump earlier today. Here, let me get the exact words. Let me just let me get the exact words.
While you're getting your exact words, I'm going to look for a button.
Okay, you look for a button. Okay, here it is. It says Donald Trump is already stoking the flames of conspiracy towards Philadelphia, where the Republican presidential nominee is suggesting a, and then quote, unquote, massive election fraud scandal is taking place. Here's what he wrote. I guess he tweeted it something. A lot of talk about massive cheating in Philadelphia. Law enforcement coming.
So my thing now is he's winning in Pennsylvania. So if he wins Pennsylvania and he said there was massive cheating,
that's how he doesn't think before he talks.
You go, man, I was just bullshitting.
Right? Just kidding.
There's good people in Philadelphia on both sides.
It said that within minutes, the Philadelphia City Commissioner, who is a Republican, rejected Trump's claim, saying there's absolutely no truth to these allegations. There's no massive fraud. There's not any police showing up anywhere.
They better not try to lock up DJ Miles for out there voting.
He said,
I believe in Georgia they did call in 2 bomb scares.
I was hearing that. Oh,
yeah.
They saying Russia was calling in, or there was Russian bomb scares.
Fulton County.
I was like, I'm just staying in the house.
Can you imagine?
Today and tomorrow, I'm just staying in the house.
You're at one of the polling sites in Atlanta, and you answer the phone like, hello?
Hello?
There is a bomb in the building. That's Vidania. Click.
Oh, God.
Black people ain't standing around for no bomb.
They just running.
Yeah. When you see that function run, we'll find out what we're running about when we get to where we're going. All right. So we are in the burning embers.
The embers?
So no matter who the new president is going to be,
yes,
we have a question. I think Jen Glenn is going to...
Jen Glenn's going to ask the question?
Okay, so this is what I want to know. What law would you like for the new president to pass? I'll go first. I want the new president to mandate that Halloween goes back to the way it was when we were kids or when our parents were kids. I want to see do away with the trunk or treating, do away with going to the mall. I want kids all out in the streets wearing Halloween costumes.
The old ones with the dangerous mask?
That's a great idea. Like the old plastic mask?
With the plastic poisonous mask on. You don't know what, you don't know how to feel in the environment. Like, I just want, this, I bought all of this candy and I gave it away because I was giving kids like handfuls of candy, but, and I still had some left over. And I had to stand outside because if you don't stand outside in my neighborhood, like, people don't think you're giving away candy.
Yep.
I just wanted to go back like it was. Like Halloween was so fun when I was a
Oh my
child.
God, we had such a blast. And
Yes.
like you were saying, I don't think we had like trunk or treats. I was trying to think back. I was like,
No,
I
you
don't think we
didn't. You
had
went
anything
house to
like that.
house. You went
You
through
just,
your neighborhood. Yeah,
yep, you just
Dorene.
walked.
I'm telling you, when my kids were little, I was like, can we just hit a few more houses? You know, like
Mm-hmm.
they wanted to go home and go to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And Nisa brought up some real old school stuff. She said too many psychos put razors and drugs in the candy.
But Anissa, you
They
know
always
that
had
wasn't
warnings
true.
about that. That's
Yeah,
true.
that's the thing. And that's what messed everything up. But it wasn't even true. The person that got caught putting razors and stuff, it was family members trying to kill their own like kids or nephews for the insurance money. Like
Ah.
people, strangers were never, there was never a stranger doing that just randomly to a bunch of kids.
I hate
Mhm.
people to give out fruit for Halloween, like apple.
Oh, the fruit,
Like how you
yes.
gonna give somebody an
And
apple?
I remember they did that too. I remember getting fruit.
Oh, you know what's funny? I had beef
Mhm.
jerky sticks. I had beef jerky sticks in my candy, and so and I kid you not, the little boys, some of the little boys asked for it.
Oh,
Like they wanted the beef jerky.
they wanted the beef jerky stick.
Yes, I thought that was funny.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I don't want soft peppermints. I don't want Werther's Originals. I don't want those little strawberry candies.
What about candy
I
corn?
want,
What about the candy corn? That's always controversial.
well, you can't, because candy corn doesn't come together. If you throw some loose candy corn in a bag, ooh, you are just not.
You got heroin on it.
You need to start going to church.
The candy corns.
What law would you ask them to create?
You know what I would do? And this is a cute little story that I didn't get to tell, but I'm gonna bring it in now. I would have the president make a law that Christmas trees go up the 1st of November.
Oh.
Christmas trees have to be
I need
put
to go
up the
get
1st
mine.
of November, and I'm going to tell you why. So, Poppy knows that Christmas is my jam, right? I love Christmas. He's lucky I'm not already playing Christmas music. So that these next 2 months, these are like it for me. On Friday, which was November 1st, I was at my shop. I come home from the shop and Michi had put up the Christmas tree. It was all lit up, and there was even a few presents underneath the Christmas tree. And it brought me so much stinking joy to see that Christmas tree up on November 1st. And like the next 2 days, I was bragging to people, like my customers and stuff at my shop. And I tell you, there were so many women that said, "Oh my God, that is so sweet. That is so cool. I can't wait to get up my tree." And that's my husband. I wish he would have done that. And blah, blah. I was like, so that is what I would have the president do. I would make them say, hey, to make all the ladies happy out there, that tree has to be up November 1st.
I have to say, my best friend is so sweet because
right?
I saw that Christmas tree. It was beautiful. I mean,
right?
it looked like it was professionally decorated. Like you did a great job with that tree.
I don't think it's been unplugged. Since Friday, I mean, it's been on day and night.
Oh, I keep mine on day and night too.
Yeah, it's been on day and night since Friday, November 1st, when it went up.
I should have pulled out the tree last weekend. I got busy, but I might pull out my tree after this show.
You see?
You got me in the mood, Dorene.
And then put in a Christmas. I did watch my very first Christmas movie. I think it was about 2 nights ago. It was 4 Christmases with Reese Witherspoon in it.
You know what? Tia sent Dorene a list
Tia
of
did.
Hallmark movies.
Oh my God.
In like the beginning of October.
Yep. And I printed it out and I showed it to Michi the other day and he just started laughing.
I'm with him.
I was like, that's my girl Tia. She's making sure I'm hooked up. So I have the Hallmark Christmas movie list.
And now they have Hallmark movies for everything. Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween, St. Patrick's Day, Arbor Day, President's Day, the Juneteenth Hallmark movie. Y'all, I'm just kidding. But there is a lot of Hallmark movies out there now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Poppy, what would you vote for? I mean, what law would you want passed?
I would want them to get rid of the algorithms. The algorithms?
Oh.
Because just because I look at something it shouldn't be able to follow me around.
Yeah, but you like it. You like your algorithms.
But
you
not
get boobs.
So one night, Dorene and I, we were like looking at stuff on TikTok on my account. So I'm scrolling and titties are just popping up left and right.
You can't tell me you don't like the titties.
But that's not my point. The point is I'm scrolling through, we're trying to look at stuff, and I don't follow any of these people. They're just showing me random scattered titties all over. I mean, and if I wasn't with you, I would be thinking, but I'm trying to like share this experience with you looking at these funny dog TikToks, and they're just showing
titties. Well, that's an excellent point too, because I don't know how to get out of the algorithm.
You don't?
Because I'll be looking at like for like my craft stuff, I'll be looking at beads on TikTok, and all of a sudden that's all I'm getting. And I was like, hold up, what happened to my dog videos?
From what I've seen, the only way to get out of the algorithm is to change the algorithm. I look at so many different things on YouTube that they try to suggest to me things to look at, or like, do you like this? Because I go through so many things, you know, especially if I'm doing research for my show, The Culture, Thursdays at 2 p.m. on Station Head.
Ooh, look at that plug.
Like, they'll have, it'll find me all of a sudden for a week. I'm like, I'm getting all of the videos that they have about this one subject. So yeah, I mean, I kind of enjoy it because it lets me go down a rabbit hole, or a small little rabbit hole, and find out as much information as I can on one or two topics. But y'all don't appreciate the algorithm?
Dmitri, I guess, doesn't appreciate all the titties in his face.
Not when I'm trying to share stuff with Dorene, and then I'm just got
titties.
Then you like titties?
But see, I'm used to it by now. I was like, oh, well, there's another titty video.
Well, you point them out to me even in public now.
Like, oh, there's another titty video.
Yeah, it's just
I'm used to it now.
Rerun. Let me see. He said he's in trouble. Where'd they go?
What did Rerun do?
Rerun said, damn, I'm going to jail then. I don't celebrate Christmas.
Oh,
and
Rerun.
Really, I don't really celebrate it either, but I know how happy it makes Dorene to have this
Oh my
trio.
God. You see, he knows.
Because I don't celebrate Thanksgiving either. Because, I mean, I just find it difficult to celebrate Indians getting screwed over the way they got screwed over.
But you got Christmas. We're just celebrating early for Christmas.
Well, you know,
I celebrate all the holidays. I celebrate. I mean, I'm sorry for the Indians. I celebrate the Indians getting screwed over. I celebrate Christ getting crucified. I celebrate the Easter Bunny, like his fertility. I celebrate everything. I love it.
If I still had a regular job, I would take David Duke Day off. But that doesn't mean I have to celebrate it.
You do eat pumpkin pie now.
I've had 3 pieces in 3 months.
Not sweet potato pie.
I don't have sweet potato pie. I need to find a nice elderly black lady who.
I do most of the holidays just for the food. I mean, honestly.
Like, right? The holidays are for the food too. Yeah.
Like I'll be cooking. My family, my kids and I'll be cooking for Thanksgiving because they're gonna be with their father for Christmas. So I'll be alone for Christmas, just jumping from house to house with to-go boxes. Yeah.
With that to-go box.
And I'm sure it's like 5 or 6 people in my family who's frying a turkey. So
Dimitri's over there with that orange ass Tupperware with the spaghetti stain.
I'm like, can you feel
the spaghetti stains?
Well, you know what? We hit our last topic. Should we take one more look?
Okay, before we go,
let's take one more look. Let everybody
one last look at the map.
112.
112. Okay.
Room 112, where the players dwell.
Ooh. All right.
California's a heavy hitter, so we'll see how we're looking.
Man,
I don't know, guys.
Well,
it ain't over till it's over, until the fat lady sings.
Yeah,
it is what it is.
Right?
What
like
Nevada?
Nevada, they normally go which direction? Same way.
Wait, what'd you say, Dmitri?
Nevada normally goes which direction?
It's purple, I think.
Last time I think it went Democratic.
Yeah.
Okay, so Washington, Oregon, and California, I think those are all Democratic states. I just wasn't sure about Nevada.
Yeah, I think Nevada went Democrat.
But I don't know this time because
4 years ago. This time I don't know.
The new governor is Republican, so they switched.
So I don't know.
Oh, okay,
we'll see. We'll see.
All right, guys.
That is going to do it for us.
All right.
Wait, no, we have one more announcement to make before we let everybody go.
Oh, do we?
And y'all, please like and subscribe on the video.
Please do.
Yes, we are throwing Real Estate Poppy a birthday party tomorrow.
Oh, that's right. It's Poppy's birthday tomorrow.
Yes, Poppy's birthday. Please join us. Let me see. There's something eloquent I have written here.
Yeah.
She's prepared.
Yeah, I have elegant things written.
Even eloquent.
Okay.
Okay, so I am throwing a birthday bash for the one and only Real Estate Poppy on Hangout FM, and you are all invited to join the fun. Okay, so mark your calendars. It's tomorrow, November 6th at 6 p.m. Central. Don't be late or you'll miss the virtual cake. Okay, so
There's
get
gonna be
on
a
the
cake?
action. But there's a secret code, and the secret code is going to be 49. And I'm doing the secret code so just the people who are invited get to come. So if you don't already now, go on Hangout FM and go ahead and make a profile. And if you just want to come visit tomorrow, I know the easiest way for me to get on there is just to type hang.fm, and then it'll take you to the page and you can see who's all performing shows. And it'll be called Real Estate Poppy's birthday party. All right, y'all. So grab your virtual party hats and let's make this virtual.
Do we get one of those horns, like blower horns, those noisemaker horns?
Oh, yeah. I wish we could have that all virtually. Oh, God.
Right?
Okay, guys. Wait, here's another note. If you need the link for Hangout FM, reach out to Erica V. Y'all know I hate it here through IG, and she'll send it to you. She'll send you the link so you can just go straight from your phone or from your laptop. And it's better to do it from your laptop because a lot of it is still in beta mode. A lot of Hangout FM is still in beta mode. But guys, this is what we're going to do when we're there. So we're going to have different categories of DJs. If you haven't been on Hangout FM before, like we get to play music with each other with our little virtual, well, how do you say, Poppy? Like our virtual little men?
Avatars?
Yeah, our virtual little avatars. And we're going to have categories. So it'll be categories like play a song for Poppy's birthday. Play a song you think Poppy would love. Play a song you think Poppy would hate. Play a song about something you know Poppy would like. So, you know what I mean? We're going to do this at least we'll have 5 or 6 categories. And yeah, we'll just, that way everybody across the country, no matter where you are, we can celebrate his birthday together.
Woo-hoo.
So yeah, I'll come out for my best friend tomorrow.
Yay!
Thank you for putting that together. I really appreciate it.
Is DJ Miles going to be there?
I hope so.
I hope so.
Really quick on our way out, I'm going to read some of this chat stuff. Gigi said, always incognito mode. That's when I look at the good stuff, when I go incognito.
You can go incognito on YouTube.
So, titties and ass when you go into incognito?
Don't worry about it. Lisa said, now Dorene thinks you're looking at titties all day.
I know he does.
She knows.
That's all he does.
He was like, it's tamale season. We should get tamales this year.
Tamales, yes.
And Lisa said, Thanksgiving for Black people isn't the same meaning of the true Thanksgiving. Yeah, because I need that button. Because Thanksgiving for Black people, you get beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes.
Oh, you need that as a button.
All right, let me see. I think that's it. Tia said, amazing job. So the sergeant approves.
Woohoo, thank you, Tia. Thank you for producing.
Thank you all for being here on the different platforms. And yeah, let's give a round of applause for our executive producer, Tia.
Miss Tia.
No, she gets the button.
Oh, she gets the button?
Yeah. Tia, ladies and gentlemen.
There we go.
Wait, is that the button? I didn't hit a button.
And one last thing. So reruns comment, and then we'll head out of here. Remember, in 1492, Columbus sailed around the world for us to get a day off of work or a day out of school.
And pumpkin pie.
You know what? Christopher Columbus, they were looking for spices. And now white people don't season their food. You conquered the entire world and won't even
spices.
Put a grain
and
of
now
salt
we don't even use salt.
Potato.
Nope. Not even some salt.
Goodness.
And I think that's it.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you guys so much for listening. And we'll see you next Tuesday.
Yeah.
Next Tuesday. And I'll see you all around Station Head.
Nice.
Okie dokie. Here's our new outro.